There is a widespread assumption in the modern workplace that logging thousands of hours at your desk guarantees you will become an expert. Imagine two ambitious professionals. They start their careers on the exact same day, with the exact same baseline skills. Over the next decade, they will work the precise same number of hours. Fast forward 10 years, and their trajectories have completely severed. Person A has earned a senior title, but their actual capability has flatlined. Person B is now the individual the organization trusts with its highest leverage, most critical problems. If the time cards match minute for minute, some hidden mechanism must have propelled one person into rare expertise, while the other stagnated. Years of professional experience lack a guaranteed link to rare competence. An invisible habit must be driving the actual acquisition of skill. To see what causes that stagnation, we have to look closely at Person A's daily routine. They fell into a common trap, spending their days exclusively on tasks they already know how to execute. A lawyer who spends a decade drafting the exact same standard, familiar contracts experiences zero measurable improvement in their actual legal ability. This illustrates the competence boundary. Real learning occurs at the unstable, jagged edge of your current abilities, far from the comfortable center. When psychologist Anders Ericsson studied elite musicians, chess players, and athletes, the data was specific. Total hours spent practicing what a performer already knew had zero correlation with achieving expert status. Repeating known skills creates the feeling of progress, while actually cementing mediocrity. Person B avoided this by employing a specific methodology known as deliberate practice. This requires 3 conditions. First, you must intentionally target the specific subskills that lie right at the uncomfortable edge of your abilities. In practice, a lawyer wrestles with complex clause structures that previously failed under scrutiny. Second, the process demands absolute concentration on micromechanics. You must stay engaged. Third, you need immediate corrective feedback against a standard to fix deviations instantly. Building this loop in your 20s allows these gains to compound. By your mid-30s, you possess a specialized competence that organizations find uniquely valuable. Mastery emerges when these 3 conditions are applied consistently to your specific points of failure. Deep singular mastery is one specific path, but careers also reward a different type of professional. Consider the integrator, like a product manager. Their value comes from connecting disparate domains, engineering, psychology, and business strategy, rather than mastering any one of them. For these roles, the intense, narrow focus of deliberate practice can destroy the necessary breadth and cross-domain vision required for their work. Deliberate practice is a tool for vertical depth. You must determine whether your career requires you to be a specialist or an integrator before applying it. If you require depth, you can locate your competence boundary by observing your own habits. Identify the specific task at work that you consistently find reasons to avoid doing. Directly avoidance signals the location of your competence boundary with high precision. It identifies exactly where your current abilities end. Spend 30 minutes this week exclusively on that avoided subskill. Measure your output against a concrete standard. Ignoring this boundary leads to a future where you hold seniority without rare competence, a position that collapses the moment your industry environment changes. Career growth begins the moment we stop mistaking the comfortable passage of time for the acquisition of skill.